Well, I am so privileged and honored to be with Dr. Rita Ellithorpe. She is really, you're the CEO or the founder actually of the Tustin Longevity Center. But one thing that I've been doing personally, and I really want everyone to know about this, is I've been taking your doctor's nutritional bars. Oh. Yeah. Now, this might sound a little crazy. I don't know if you have to tell our viewers about this, because I don't know if it's like the placebo effect. I think it's working. Or if when I take these bars, I take a bar every day with a large glass of either my hot tea or hot water, I can't tell you the sense of well-being that I get. My digestion feels good. Sometimes I just feel more at peace. Please tell us why. Why would you? I mean, you're a busy doctor. You've got all these patients, and you know that didn't happen overnight. So tell us what the story is on your quest for doing this.
Well, about 25 years ago, we were very much involved in research on trying to help people who suffered from AIDS, chronic fatigue, fibromyalgia. And we were aware that at the cell membrane and the inside of the cell, the mitochondria, which is the engine, there were problems. And trying to help repair that cell, we were aware that the cell membrane itself was damaged, and that damage is called oxidative stress. Oxidative stress, I think, is best shown in a picture I like to show my patients every time they come in my office.
Oh, wow.
Here's a picture of an incoming hit to the cell membrane, and the cell would be here, the inside of the cell.
Oh, my goodness.
So sunburn, viruses, bacteria, trauma, heavy metal toxicity, stress will all hurt this double layer membrane. And we did research and are published in many publications on how to repair this membrane. It's a bilipid membrane. These are phospholipids. And so that fat needs to be replaced. And remember, the past 50 years, we've been on a no-fat, low-fat diet.
That's right.
So all the repair bricks and mortar and lumber that everyone needs to repair yourself with, we've been not eating. So we found by replacing with phospholipids, we saw tremendous improvement in the membranes that surround the nerves. The myelin sheaths were improved. Your brain is improved. The lining of your gut is one cell thick, one membrane thick.
Wow.
That's why the stomach feels so good when you do this.
Okay.
So we put into our protein bar the research, the study, and the human outcomes proving that it is so satisfying, it's so energy enhancing.
It really is. I can't describe it. Now, another thing you told me earlier when we were talking is that the effects are for your health are better as time goes on. So you know what I thought about? So as long as I take that bar every day, I'm healthier today than I was yesterday, but not as good as tomorrow. Is that true?
Absolutely. And if you can repair the damage like you did when you were younger at a faster rate, your rate of aging will diminish. So I use a paper clip with my little foosball here, my pickleball, and these are injured holes in the cell membrane.
Okay.
And so we have to take in a vitamin, and let's say you bring it in with this paper clip here, but it falls right through.
Oh.
So how can you help use your CoQ10 that you're spending money on?
What's the point?
But if you wrap that in phospholipids and then you bring it to the cell and put it in there with those fats, that cell membrane will have the protection so that vitamins will be amplified in their value and your aging will be slow.
And we're getting those lipids from the bar.
Yes, well, it's the highest source.
Oh my God. Well, listen, once again, I have to tell you, I've been taking the bars for about 6 months, and I don't really want to ever talk about something that I don't feel passionate about. And I'm telling you, Dr. Ellithorpe, I feel the difference. And I also think what's good for your mind is also good for your body, so that helps too, right?
Right.
Well, listen, you can go to Drs Nutrition Bar.com, but that's DRS nutritionbars.com, right? You can get them from a lot of doctors are starting to carry them, isn't that right? But if not, you can go to their website, and listen, it's all about a healthier lifestyle, a healthier mind and body. And what I love about your center here too in Tustin is that it's also about integrative medicine and taking a little bit more control over our life. So is there anything else that you'd like to say in closing today, Dr. Ellithorpe?
Well, it gives you an option that has proven research on its valuable reparative aspect to the body. We have human beings that we have tested after taking the bar to prove the validity of what we're saying, the energy, the calming affect the satiation and weight loss even that you experience with
Right.
this. It's so satisfying.
Right. Well, thank you so much for taking this on. I know you're
my
extremely
pleasure.
busy. It's so wonderful to meet you. And please, once again, do it for your health, do it for yourself, do it for your family. I have experienced phenomenal results after taking the bars daily. So thank you so much.